Hey, gang, as y'all see by the title, man, I guess Lil Speedy is the most wanted drill rapper right now. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, we finna get it. I hope y'all enjoyed this. 30 likes on the vid. This is my last video for the day, man. So, yeah, I'm feeling real good. You know what I'm saying? Then we gotta edit. So, I got a lot of editing to do, man. I made like 13 videos today, gang. So, yeah, I got a night ahead of me, man. But I hope y'all having a good day, brothers. Like I said, 30 likes on the vid. Grab your snacks, grab your weed, grab your drink, whatever you need. Let's get it, man.
Lil Speedy is a young rapper from the south side of Chicago. He comes from 79th Street, a place people often call Drill City because of its strong connection to drill music and street life. He's part of a group called Bloodhound 079, which was formed from two older street crews, Drill City and MTV. Bloodhound 079 mostly hangs out near East 79th Street and South Maryland Avenue. It's one of the roughest neighborhoods in Chicago. Lil Speedy grew up in all of that. He saw a lot of violence, and he knew people who were in gangs. After being around it for so long, he started getting involved too. He began causing trouble in the streets, and many say he did it in memory of fallen friends from Bloodhound, like Lil Jeff, who had died. Lil Jeff was known to be one of the most savage members of the Bloodhound gang. At 12:30 p.m., Monty, Lil Rob, and other students were walking out of the high school environment, probably going for a lunch break.
A lot of this we done already heard about. Y'all know, we hear it in the music too. Man, rest in peace, Jeff, though, brothers, for sure. Make sure y'all go tap in with that Bloodhound Q50 road trip video too, man. I was turned up, you hear me? I got more hood vlogs on the way too. So, man, y'all just stay tuned, bro. For real, gang.
Soon after exiting the school building and arriving at Washington Wabash, two cars suddenly pulled up. A blue Infiniti and a blue Ford. Several armed, masked men hopped out of the cars and threw shots at Monty and Lil Rob.
A gunman opened fire on a group of high schoolers on their lunch break from class, killing two of them in the middle of downtown Chicago.
This is 17-year-old Monterio Williams and 16-year-old Robert Boston. Their lives cut short.
The deadly shooting captured on camera. Exclusive video shows both victims here on the left side of your screen. Next, a dark-colored SUV pulling up, and at least one person can be seen running from that vehicle and towards the victims. That person then getting back into the car before taking off. Seen here heading south on Wabash before turning on Madison.
The two victims, Lil Rob and Monty, were struck in the chest and hip. However, their bodies were lying lifeless on the ground as the crowd came to see if they could help out. But nothing was actually done until they were both initially taken to Northwestern Memorial Hospital in critical condition. Lil Monty's life was cut short due to his actions, influenced by his upbringing in the streets and his early association with BKN, a notorious gang known for high crime rates. The environment at that time often led young individuals like Monty into gang activity and street violence, shaping their perspectives and life choices. It was these choices, made in response to his environment, that ultimately led to his untimely death. Monty's affiliation with BKN was not a casual decision. It was a result of his environment, which likely drew him into the faction during his formative years. The need for protection, a sense of belonging, or sheer necessity in such an environment often leads to affiliations. Like many others, his childhood in these neighborhoods was marked by traumatic experiences, including the loss of friends or family to violence. These experiences, in turn, deeply influenced his music and street identity, giving them a weight that cannot be ignored. After the shootout, a woman who was part of the witnesses on the sidewalk near the students said a bullet from the shooting grazed her coat.
Went through my arm, but
During that shooting, Berenice Vargas says she was grazed with one of the bullets.
I heard like 4 shots, and that was all super anxious.
Damn.
And sad, and I was afraid that it hit me too by.
Another witness would describe the shots as sounding like a firecracker.
Like a firecracker, like a...
In the aftermath of the shooting, there would be some dissing between the Bloodhounds and the BKN/Jungle set. Lil Jeff would later get a new tattoo around this time of 10 teardrops falling down his neck. Lil Jeff was actually passing a message that he had now officially updated his body count to 10 murders. It probably seems the 2 teardrops on his neck are actually connected to the shooting that happened at Loop, with a lot of speculations that it was referencing the killings of Monty and Lil Rob. 3 weeks after the shooting, Lil Jeff released his biggest hit song, Ah, on February 16th, 2024, where he confessed everything that happened that day. He would rap bars like, 10 million on him ready and his guns were recoiled. He added by rapping bars like, them niggas did what they did and had to pay the consequence. You know that? When I speak, it's only facts. He was screaming, ah, when he got hit. Ah, real tough up on the net.
That's
now
definitely not how he screamed it though.
Just walked in lids for 2 hats. Really stepping on blood, niggas know how it get. He ain't get a chance to run, can't say that he tripped. Bounced out with 4 sticks, 2 niggas got hit. Before they was ops, they was on my dick. Can't with him cause I heard he a snitch. The heat turned on and these niggas turned His best friend died and he wish he was with him. Won't take too long till he right there with him. Thought he was going. I was right there with him. Can't stop what I'm doing.
Rap the whole
I'm a
song?
madman. Get him. The switch, it spits and it doesn't stop. We got the drop and spin the block.
Damn,
My
is this
favorite
bro
ops got
favorite
put on
song by
spot.
him?
My neck, I'm shining. Shit won't stop. Last niggas played, they ass got dropped. High speed chase how I treat the cop. We cannot fight, I will not box.
Why is he rapping the whole song, bro? We get it, gang.
Take you right up top. Slide the door, pop the lock. I see some J, we take the watch. Super thirsty, might take the socks. Pull on the side, shoot up the car. I'll slime you out, the top up. Done got known putting shit on Aha, I'm everything they talk about. A slimy dude will walk you down. With Q50, that's my round. 50 shots clear the crowd. I'll take you down or chalk you out. Bitch, you better watch your mouth. Lil Jeff didn't stop there. He also went live.
You usually never hear none of them that do these videos rap the whole fucking song, bro. He damn near rapped the whole song, gang. Like, we understood it, bro, when you first said it.
Dissing both Monty and Lil Rob and claiming their bodies.
Shit will start happening. Y'all know this by now. I went black for like a week, and poof. Where you at? Gotta go. After that one, poof. I came back, poof. I don't live them niggas though.
Lil Jeff noticed his ops were in the comments, sending death threats to him, and he responded by saying it was the same threats that got Ray Sav killed, a 17-year-old boy from Jungle's neighborhood, real name Raekwon Ricks Williams. It was reported that Williams and an older man were in a car at 2:59 a.m. in the 2100 block of West Jackson when someone walking on the street fired shots in their direction. The driver tried to speed away, but the vehicle struck a parked vehicle before coming to rest. He went on to add that it was still the same threats that also got Lil Rob killed due to Monty's actions.
And that's why Sav ass dead now, cause y'all ass sending threats, that get your mans fucked up. You send threats like that, then your homie go get fucked up. Now you gonna merch it on him next. Now it's on Dre. Now it's on Lil Rob. You know what I'm saying? Now it's on all these new ass niggas.
Jeff would also then begin to diss a young alleged BKN member called Kadoni Smith Jr., who was shot in the neck, and his body was put inside of a car and set on fire in December 2023.
Damn.
With this murder allegedly being a get-back for Monty, killing 2 equally young boys from a rival set.
They put y'all shorty in a trunk and set his ass on fire. Y'all lucky I ain't that mad. I ain't got pissed out like that jet. They burnt his ass to hell.
Damn, Jeff.
They set this ass quick. That ass boy. Y'all better go play somewhere with some niggas who ain't.
Jeff also posted a picture on his Instagram claiming 10 hats, but he never knew he would meet his fate on the 8th of June 2024. Everything came crashing down for Lil Jeff and the Bloodhounds. In the early hours of Saturday, tragedy struck the 6,600 block of South Rhodes Avenue in Chicago, Illinois. It was quickly reported that a shootout took place that reportedly resulted in the death of an up-and-coming rapper known as Bloodhound Lil Jeff. The incident was captured on video, circulating on social media, showing a scene of chaos and violence, drawing immediate attention from both the public and law enforcement. It all started with Jeff and Q50, who caught one of their ops jumping out of the car outside of an address on South Road Avenue, a street Jeff and his friends had boastfully rapped about shooting up numerous times before. In the video, if you
Put
look
in a
closely,
picture with Taro,
you
it's
will see
crazy.
the car door open at the top. This is Little Jeff jumping out of the car, and he immediately begins shooting at a man wearing bright yellow shorts who ducks behind a car and runs up a porch into a house while being chased by Jeff, who continues shooting at him. But at this point, Jeff was hit numerous times, as his shooters had emptied a whole magazine into him.
What I don't understand, why didn't everybody else in the car hop out with Jeff? Like, why didn't Q50 hop out when Jeff hopped out? You feel me? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, the passenger, obviously the dude driving can't hop out. I mean, he could put that bit in park and they all, you know what I'm saying, handle business. But why only Jeff hopped the fuck out, bruh? His ass was ready to catch something. That is crazy, man.
Jeff was hit numerous times, as his shooters had emptied a whole magazine into him. The rapper was reportedly transported to a nearby hospital, where he was pronounced dead, having sustained multiple gunshot wounds. Some say Lil Jeff's death made Lil Speedy active in the street, which we ain't sure about. But even though Speedy is trying to make it as a rapper, his past and the gang life still follow him.
I got shot by the ops. Lil Speedy shot me. That's what happened. I know that English. Oh yeah, I'm definitely smoking Speedy. I work that. About a new pack of the day.
Lil Speedy was born and raised on the south side of Chicago, near a tough neighborhood called Inglewood. Even though he had both his mom and dad at home, his dad was often out on the streets. He was part of the street life for most of his time. Later, people would find out something interesting. The name Lil Speedy actually came from his dad. His father was known as Speedy Sr. on the streets, and the name was passed down to his son. Because Speedy grew up around street life, he got involved at a young age. In 2021, when he was just 11 years old, he jumped off the porch, which means he started doing street activities. Around this time, Speedy began spending more time with his cousin Lil50 and his close friend ksoo.
What? Lil50 his cousin, bro? Shout out Lil50, man. Y'all know we get into reactions. That just blew me, gang.
The three of them stuck together like brothers and had each other's backs in the dangerous streets of Chicago. When Speedy was about 13 years old, he met two well-known members of a gang called the Bloodhounds, Lil Jeff, Q50, and Vert, who had a big influence on Speedy.
Did y'all grow with Q50 and Jeff, or met them recently before the fame?
Nah, personally, me, I just met Q50. I just met Q50. I used to see Jeff and shit when I was Jeff. I knew Jeff since I was like, what, 12, 13, something like that.
But not everything was going well. Around this time, trouble started between Speedy and fullychop, actually ksoo's cousin.
Do you think you and fullychop 2X will ever have the same bond y'all did before?
Oh, no, we still got the same bond. That's cousin of my little. Hey, that's cousin, you know.
Rumors say that the beef started when Lil50 and fullychop stole a gun from Speedy. And even in the same interview with Chirac History, ksoo and Speedy would be asked.
So,
ksoo, man.
I keep seeing them talk about something about a pipe getting took.
Rest in peace to ksoo, too.
Tell me about that.
I never got took at all. Stolen is a word. What? Motherfucker be stealing, they dirty.
When a nigga take something, that damn that force. No, you got to
take something, so your shit took.
After that, things got worse between fullychop and Lil Speedy. Their beef wasn't just about words anymore. It turned dangerous. Not long after this, people say that fullychop and Speedy had a shootout. According to rumors, fullychop showed up at Speedy's house and both of them started shooting at each other.
What?
On that day, fullychop was riding in a car with his friends, and they were heading straight to Lil Speedy's house. They were all talking, laughing, and even recording everything on camera. And while they got there, boom, things got serious fast.
They did, they got that voice. He got hit twice in his face. They knew he was dead with that when they did it. 10 milli Glock, leave a nigga with them made my eye.
So y'all on 85th and Damon, right? For my last time seeing y'all on 85th and Damon, right? Yes. I bet. If y'all not right there, y'all scary.
While the camera was still rolling, you could hear loud gunshots in the background. Fullychop was live on social media during what sounded like a real shootout. People watching the live video could actually hear the shots being fired.
They did, they got that voice. He got hit twice in his face. They knew he was dead with that when they did it. 10 milli Glock will leave a nigga with. Them made my eye.
So y'all on 85th and Damon, right? For my last time seeing y'all on 85th and Damon, right? Yes. I bet. If y'all not right there, y'all scary. Alright.
After the shootout, Speedy posted on IG that they should check Morgan and Carpenter, who didn't shoot back. Then fullychop.
Look, one thing I gotta say though, my niggas gotta stop doing this shit for the gram, gang. I ain't gonna lie. If you gonna go on drills and be sliding on niggas and whatever, don't record it. Like, this new generation is so wild, bro. Like, for real. Like, before, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas used to get packed out for even having a phone up when business is being handled in the street. You know what I'm saying? Now it's to a point that you can willingly record. Like, the whole car want to record when y'all got guns on you. Finna go, you know what I'm saying? Try to shoot niggas up, recording a phone call, you calling a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, all y'all doing is incriminating yourself. And yeah, they may not be getting you now, but these feds sure do RICO cases. So y'all could be cooling, sailing smooth for the next few years, and then they knock you. You know what I mean? We gotta stop doing shit like that, gang. I ain't gonna lie. That's always gonna end up bad, man. Not gonna lie to y'all.
Clapped back on his story, asking a question in a taunting tone about whether Speedy's Crip was good after the intense shootout. Fullychop didn't stop there. He would go on an interview with On a Couch TV to further diss Speedy and tell the public that he had taken a gun from him.
Okay. All my family is so many
Speedy again.
Damn, because there's so many.
Yeah, that's how they rob. That's how they rob.
Speedy is nobody.
Speedy is nobody.
Yes,
He used to sit in the back seat.
Oh, my cousin used to sit in the middle of the seat and get his gun took every time. Never blew when they got in the shootout. His ass.
Oh my dear buddy. He was in the middle every time we hop in traffic. He in the middle.
Daddy claiming the hood he not from. Daddy claiming the hood he not from. Let him confirm that.
He's not from Bloodhound.
That's some drill city.
It's somebody from Bloodhound.
That's some drill city.
We ain't gonna say who it is though. That's a real
The
bitch.
fans wanted to know too, like, damn, when did y'all get beef with Bloodhound?
Cause they
Y'all gotta clear that up. Cause he's not from Bloodhound.
He's not from Bloodhound.
And you know he's not from Bloodhound.
Drill City.
Your goofy ass didn't even have his pipe.
It's outside. They really mad about this. Look. They really mad about this.
Oh my God.
Speedy didn't stay quiet for long. He got his own chance to tell his side of the story in an interview. In the video, Speedy said that what Fullychop said wasn't true. Fullychop had claimed that Speedy's gun jammed during the shootout, but Speedy denied it.
I guess your pipe jammed or something and you ran with it?
My gun never jammed, gang. Like, my gun never jammed. I don't know what they talking about. But, like, the truth, like, Lil50 is a goofy, man.
Let's talk about the gang that Fullychop and ksoo's cousin are members of, PGF, which stands for Psycho Gang Family. PGF is a gang that's based in West Englewood, a tough neighborhood on the south side of Chicago. Their main hangout spot is around 59th Street and Paulina. They are constantly at war with their ops from Back of the Yards, which is nearby. These fights are dangerous and happen often. pgfnuk is the leader of PGF. He got in trouble with the law and was arrested for something really serious, stealing cars with weapons involved. Prosecutors said that pgfnuk was at a gas station when he pulled out a gun and stole a man's Chevy Malibu.
Damn.
He pointed the gun at the man and told him to get out of the car. After that, pgfnuk drove the stolen car to another gas station, but he didn't stop there.
Damn,
he got out of the first stolen car at the second gas station and then jumped into another man's Kia. This time, he forced the man to send money to his bank account.
Damn.
He even made the man take off some of his clothes before kicking him out of the car. Later that day, the police caught pgfnuk. He was charged with 2 counts of carjacking, 3 counts of using a Glock pistol with a switch, and 1 count of kidnapping.
Damn,
what made it
Nook.
worse was that pgfnuk was already in trouble with the law. At the time of these crimes, he was supposed to be staying out of trouble because he was on pre-trial release for a machine gun charge. After pgfnuk was sent to federal prison, the PGF gang started to fall off and wasn't making as much noise in the drill music scene anymore. For the record, PGF isn't just one type of gang. It's mostly made up of people from the Black Stones gang, but it also includes members from other gangs like the GDs. The name PGF came from a sad story.
Them was New York rappers on the screen, bro. Why did you put them GDs on there? Why'd you put the New York GDs for Chicago gang? And I don't even think they GD out there in New York, bro.
Nuk and his friends started the gang after they lost someone very close to them, a boy named Psycho. Psycho was Nuk's best friend. In 2017, when Psycho was only 16 years old, he was shot and killed while just trying to go play basketball.
Damn.
The people who shot him thought he was someone else, one of their enemies.
Oh,
it was a case of mistaken identity. According to him, Psycho was shot 6 times in the chest and head.
Damn.
His death hurt the group so much that they named their gang Psycho Gang Family in his memory.
Psycho, he was 16 when he died. He's my best friend, to be honest. And we were just trying to do something with our life, and then he went off and wanted to go he went to Jeffrey Manor and wanted to go play basketball and got mistaken identity by some. They thought he was their ops or whatever the case may be. Wow. They shot him like 6 times, all in his chest and his head with his shirt off while he was playing basketball.
Wow.
Psycho wasn't the only PGF member who passed away. The gang also lost another young friend named Marlo.
Oh, wow.
He was just 15 years old when he was shot and killed in 2020. People say the ones responsible were a rival gang, the Winchester Boys. According to police, Marlo was standing in the 5600 block of South Marshfield when a dark SUV pulled up. 3 men got out of the car. One of them suddenly started shooting. Marlo was hit multiple times. After the shooting, all 3 men jumped back into the SUV and drove away quickly. Marlo was rushed to Comer Children's Hospital, but sadly, he didn't make it. Doctors tried to save him, but the gunshots were too serious, and he passed away. Some people say Marlo was shot 7 times, and that's what caused him to die from his injuries. His death really hurt the PGF gang because he was a close friend to many of them, and still just a kid. PGF's biggest ops, 147, includes groups like Damonville, Lock City, and the Winchester Boys. One well-known rapper connected to 147 is Glockboybobo. He became popular in 2022 for his drill music.
Bobo,
but behind the
that
fame,
stank
he
and
went through
Noonie be
something
talking
very
about.
sad. He lost his best friend Murdoch in the middle of the gang war. Murdoch, whose real name was Leon Teague, was just walking his dog one night in West Englewood when everything changed. According to police reports, it happened around 1:47 a.m. in an alley near 5300 South Sealy Avenue. Suddenly, someone started shooting at Murdoch. When police arrived, they found him lying on the ground with multiple gunshot wounds.
Oh, wow.
Sadly, Murdoch died right there at the scene. Murdoch was a known savage and allegedly had 10 bodies before his death, which glockboybobo later confirmed in his song.
Before y'all mention Doc, make sure y'all say he ran spot nude. He was up 10 B's by himself before he died, so don't be.
Then, in 2024, glockboybobo was arrested with similar charges to pgfnuk. He was charged with robbery with a firearm, home invasion, carjacking, and kidnapping with a gun, and sent to prison. The reason why PGF and 147 are mentioned here in this video is that glockboybobo will be allegedly connected to the murder of Sosa from the Art Gang, who is the cousin of fullychop. LMG is a faction of Art Gang.
Wow, so when he be like on Sosa, he talking about him. Okay, now this is all coming together, bruh. I'm glad I clicked this video, gang. This was just on my YouTube homepage too, man.
From West Englewood that dominates
These are names
the 55th
we always
to
hear it,
58th
bruh.
and Hermitage Avenue, 55th to 57th, and South Wood Street area. They are allied with PGF and M Block. They are at war with 147, Lock City, Damonville Blood Gang, and Winchester Boys, led by glockboybobo. According to rumors, Sosa is who introduced the street life to fullychop, and it is believed that 147, specifically Glockboy, is allegedly responsible for the death of Sosa, with rumors claiming the reason for Sosa's murder was the vlog Fullychop, Q50, and Lil50 did with On a Couch TV talking about Baby Doc, who was the little brother of Leon Teague, aka Murdoch.
What? This is all blowing me right now, gang. I can't make it up, bro.
I heard they
We got into this vlog. Make sure y'all go check it out, gang.
Hello, how y'all doing?
Hey, it's crazy. Look, Baby Doc and Big Doc died in the worst way on all my dead people. Folks died with his Drake, folks died with his button. This gets vicious.
One died, with his Drake. One died, I don't know. He had a gun, I think.
Both of them got up though.
Both of them got up.
Big Doc and Little Doc.
This
cares off, man.
nothing though.
We don't even really think about them.
We don't think about nobody. Yeah.
According to the news, Baby Doc was shot and killed in the Inglewood neighborhood on Chicago's South Side.
Oh, wow.
Officers responded to a report of shots fired around 2 a.m. in the 5600 block of South Throop Avenue. Baby Doc was found suffering from a gunshot to the eye. Paramedics provided aid, but the victim was pronounced dead at the scene. Now, here's the interesting part. Q50wlil50, Speedy, and fullychop are all young guys from different gangs in Chicago. They're part of the younger generation of gang members, and because of that, their beef has kept going. They've been arguing, dissing each other, and even getting into dangerous situations back and forth. Things got even messier when Lil50, who is Lil Ksoo's cousin, was rumored to have snitched on him by stealing his gun and giving it away. Then, things really got wild when a video went viral online. In the video, fullychop, Q50
So that's what this video was.
And Lil ksoo are yelling at each other. You can hear them arguing about the stolen gun, with ksoo threatening fullychop after getting beaten up.
I don't know who you talking to. All I know is you in there to kill your ass. Oh my dad gonna nugget your gun back. I'm gonna kill your ass. My dad gonna nugget your gun back. You. I will see. Alright. All my dad is you.
Why is he running from home?
No. Watch this. I'll be right back.
Why you just go out? Why you just shoot the 30? Why you ain't shoot the 30?
You finna see. You know I'm on my dad. Come on.
I'm gonna die. Just listen to you. You see 50 saving you, G. 50 saving you.
This is what started the beef between ksoo, fullychop, and Q50wlil50. They didn't feel ksoo.
Why do they keep putting Lil50 on here with Q50wlil50? Is he getting them confused, bro? Cause I could have sworn Lil50 was from Florida anyway. I'm so confused right now. Why do I don't know.
So because he was playing both sides of the coin, hanging around with their ops, Lil Speedy. Then Lil Ksoo would go back and forth on Instagram with fullychop.
Does he think the fucking name mean literally Q50 with Lil50 for real? Like Q50 with Lil50. Do he really think that's what his name mean? Wow. I was finna say, cause I ain't never seen Lil50, you know what I'm saying, do a song with fullychop, them link up or none of that. For him to be involved with this type of you know what I'm saying? Who made this video? Let me see. Trapplug, you gotta correct that, gang. You gotta correct that, bro. It's just Q50 with Lil50. Not literally putting with Lil50 on here, bro. I think that's what he's doing. But let me know if I'm tweaking, bro.
Chop and Lil50 about the stolen gun.
Hey, hurry up and turn around.
Hey, this shit crazy. I just think like, damn. I should have took Lil Bro gun. Damn. I don't know why I do Lil Bro like that.
He shouldn't have done
He was with that shit though. I had to, yo.
If he ain't with us, he against us.
With that shit. Look. On Phono ain't want to do that, boy.
Turn low.
On Phono ain't want to take his gun for.
Paranoid right here, fool.
Then niggas wanna put me like, you ain't even just had no gun on all my homies, nigga. You was just saying, I'm gonna give it back. Cause you niggas know, come on now. But guess what? I wasn't giving y'all no chance to get back. Cause I don't want shit back, nigga. If you stole something from me, nigga, I don't want it back. On all my homies, nigga, I got 2 guns. Stop playing me, gang. I got 2 guns. On my dead grandma, I got another gun right now. Right now. You niggas ain't up shit. You asked for shells on all my homies. You texting people ask for shells. Y'all ain't even got enough shots to beef with me, nigga. Y'all don't want to get into it with my hood right now. All my homies, nigga. What the fuck? Ooh, I swear to God, I ain't did 50 himself, nigga. On my dead brother, he lucky. On my dead grandma, nigga. Every time I see them, just know my clip gonna be empty. I really fuck with y'all. I fuck with all my homies I did. You niggas is goofies. Like on all my homies, nigga. 50, let's really address this shit now.
My dead grandma, little boy, we took your gun, gang. Stop acting like we didn't have your gun. You kept on checking me, but whole time I had your fucking gun. Stop doing all that back on the neck. Just know.
Look, we loaded. And on social, we told you your gun was stuck in your face.
Just know. Y'all niggas did what y'all did earlier, and now y'all gotta pay the consequence.
Come on, your shit took.
Y'all niggas did what y'all did earlier, now y'all gotta pay the consequence on my dead grandma. That's all I gotta say.
Nigga just lied on social. On my dead grandma, the nigga said he just told me the gun was stuck in my face, and he never ever said that. He said, on social case, so I don't got your gun. You know, come on, gang, I don't got your gun. And then, on my dead grandma, the nigga in the background talking don't even got his gun right now. And he said, on Kamari, I don't got your gun. Every nigga in there said they ain't have my shit. On my dead brother, them niggas be lying. Goofies.
The back and forth drama
That's
between
crazy.
these young gang members didn't stop. It kept.
What y'all think the truth is, bruh? I'm gonna be real. I honestly believe that Fully Chop and Lil50 was like, we ain't take your gun, bro. I honestly believe that, cause you know, Blake, I know my people, bro. They gonna take your shit and help you look for it, gang. I know my people. I know they was for sure like, we ain't got your gun, gang. We ain't got your gun, gang. We ain't got your gun, bro. Come on, bro. Phone them. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got your gun, fo. I know they was. And then after the situation went down, then, you know what I'm saying, it probably started coming out. That's when they started popping in like, nigga, you not getting your gun back. Yeah, we took your gun. That's what I believe, but y'all let me know, gang.
Getting worse. Sadly, everything took a tragic turn when Q50wlil50, who was only...
Bro, yeah, he really thinks... Yeah, bro.
Everything...
You gotta clear this up right here, gang. This is not what this is. Q50 with Lil50 is only the dude on the right-hand side of our screen right here. Alright? It's only one Q50 with Lil50. This is just Lil50 in this red on the left side of our screen. Alright, so Trapplug, y'all need to let him know that there's no Q50 literally with Lil50. Alright? It's just Q50 with Lil50, and then you have Lil50. Alright, gang? Don't let this video throw you off, bro. Don't let it throw you off. I'm here to say today.
Took a tragic turn when Q50wlil50, who was only 15 years old, was killed on October 23rd, 2024. That night, Q50wlil50, whose real name was Anthony Smith, the news of...
Like, they don't even look alike. Why does he keep putting Lil50 up here? You got... Look, gang, when you do... See, this is why they be saying you can't believe videos. This is exactly why they be saying you can't believe what everybody's on the internet. Because for an average person who don't know who Q50 with Lil50 is and don't know who Lil50 is, they gonna think this is Q50 with Lil50 for real. And there's not two different people, gang. He keep...
50wlil50, whose real name was Anthony Smith. The news of Q50wlil50's death quickly spread across the city. Many people were shocked and heartbroken, especially his friends and sister Jada. They couldn't believe he was gone. Right now, the police are still investigating what happened. They don't have all the answers yet, and no one has been arrested for the shooting. It's still a mystery who did it. After the news broke, many people posted about it on social media. Some shared sad messages, showing their love and respect for Q50wlil50. But not everyone was kind. Some of his enemies used the moment to make fun of him online. People like Ksoo and Lil Speedy even went on Instagram Live, where they dissed Q50wlil50 and said disrespectful things about him after his death.
True. Y'all know that's how it go, though. You know what I'm saying? Whenever your op go away, you know what I'm saying? You making all the disses on the net that you can't. Because it'll be vice versa. You know what I mean?
Hey, we on the way. They talk 30 cam broke head that fast. Yeah, that's nothing on my head, blood. Don't let them guys talk about a lot of y'all, blood. This ain't nothing on my head, bleed. I don't know what the fuck y'all got going. Hey, Jada, call me right fast, folks. When I probably know I got the 50 tongue. They tried to use their feet. I guess they ran up out of luck. I just
Oh, nah, I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen nothing. Matter of fact, I'm blind in my left eye and 43% blind in my right eye. I don't see much of nothing. Matter of fact, I can't even see you, sir.
Things got worse as Q50wlil50's sister Jada went on Instagram Live crying and saying she got money on whoever was responsible for his death, and also threatened to put $30,000 on Lil Speedy's head for his dissing him.
Now you finna go to the crib right quick?
Your ass trying to be funny like no more 50. I swear to God, on my... And the police, that the police right here. On my dead cousin, my little brother went out blowing. On my dead cousin, on my daughter's head, my little brother did not go out like no goofy. It's murder.
Oh, look. On all my dead peoples, no nigga on this lag can say they ever did something 50 shot at him or shit. All y'all niggas
ain't nobody. Speedy,
all my
all them. Ain't none of them do shit.
Y'all ass.
Ain't Speedy ass not even out for real. That's the goofy.
I'll bet you on. Alright, look. I ain't gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. On all my dippers, y'all know this big bro talking. You know something will happen when I'm on the phone. All my
hey, granddad.
I ain't gonna play.
On my dead cousin, my little brother did not go out like no goofy. On my dead cousin, he didn't. On my dead cousin, my little brother went out blowing.
That's crazy, man.
Be on your way. I don't get no. My little brother did not go out like no goofy. And I know that's for a fact. They want to talk, answer questions. Ain't no answering questions. Leave it in the streets. Can't nobody say my little brother went out like no goofy. I don't care. He went out blowing his gun. Most of you niggas didn't go out blowing shit.
Alright, y'all.
Alright, Dad.
Come on, man.
It's cool though. You know what you know. How much you want to bag? I give y'all 24 hours, and that's 20K on somebody's head. I give y'all last 24 hours. I bet y'all whoever did whatever be killed. I'm done talking now. On my dead cousin, y'all know I'm not no bout. When I put anything on somebody's head, and Speedy ass keep trolling, it's gonna be 30K on his head, and I bet you he be dead by tonight. His ass keep trolling, his ass gonna be dead. His ass keep trolling, and the next time I see his mama face gonna be split open on my dead cousin. While his ass steady on troll.
Their mother raised Jada and Q50wlil50 without a father, but she went through hell while staying with her grandmother. In her post, she said, "When I was 12 years old, I was taken away from my mom. My grandmother took care of me, but sadly, she passed away a year later. So at 13, I had to move back in with my mom. But things got really bad. My mom's boyfriend started acting in a scary and wrong way toward me. When I told my mom what he was doing, she didn't believe me. She called me a liar and kicked me out of the house.
Wow.
I was only 14 and had nowhere to go. I was homeless and had to go from one house to another, just trying to find a place to sleep. I didn't even have money to buy new clothes. I had to wear the same ones over and over again. I started to feel really sad and depressed. I even thought about hurting myself because I felt so unwanted and alone. People would talk badly about me, and it hurt. My mom didn't want me. Even when she let me come back, she got mad at me again after I shared my feelings. She lied and said I ran away, even though she was the one who kicked me out. Because of that lie, I lost my job and had to keep staying with different family members. Now, 4 years later, she's kicked out my little brothers too. It breaks my heart. Lil50's big sister, Jada, shared the full story of what happened the night her little brother was killed. That evening, Jada and her brothers went to visit their dad. He lived in a neighborhood called Trap City. Lil50 wanted to see him, even though he didn't hang out with the people there anymore. He used to have connections there through his dad, but now he was part of a different crew, pgfnuk. While they were visiting their dad, something strange happened. Lil50 got a message on his phone from his ops, Lil Speedy. Lil Speedy warned him to leave the area. Someone had told Lil Speedy that Lil50 was nearby and he thought something bad might happen. But Lil50 and his siblings didn't think it was a big deal, so they stayed. Lil50 was with a few of his friends at his dad's house. Later that night, it started getting late, and it was time to go home. Jada needed to charge her phone so she could call an Uber. Once the ride was ready, she went downstairs and asked Lil50 where his friends went. He told her they had left about an hour ago. But just then, those same friends came back.
Go from homemade recipe.
Man.
Jada was holding her baby, and when the friends saw her, they asked if she was leaving. She said yes and handed her baby to Lil50 to help her out. Then they all started walking to the Uber. That's when something strange happened again. One of the friends said something like, "On that car," and they were worried it might be the enemy driving by. Lil50 gave the baby back to his older brother and told them, "I'll be right back." Then he ran one way, and his two friends ran the other way. which seemed weird to everyone. Jada and her brother were still by the Uber. After putting the baby inside, Jada told her brother to go check on Lil50. He started walking in the direction Lil50 had gone. Then it happened. They suddenly heard about 8 gunshots. Jada screamed for their dad. Everyone started running, looking for Lil50. They searched around the alleys nearby. Then their dad ran toward an alley on Champlain Street. Jada and everyone else followed. That's where they found him. Lil50 was lying on the ground. He had been shot, but he was still moving. Jada said he looked like he was trying to say something, but no words came out. She said they could tell by looking in his eyes that things were really bad. The police came quickly and took him to the hospital, but not long after, the doctor said he had died. Jada believes he wasn't just standing around. She said the people who killed him were hiding and waiting for him. When he wasn't looking, they ran up and shot him. Later, more details started to emerge about what really happened to Lil50. People began saying that someone close to him may have betrayed him. Rumors stated that Liltay, who was from Trap City and had been with Lil50 right before he died, was the one who backdoored him. According to what people said, Liltay had stolen Lil50's gun. Some believed he did this because of his loyalty to another boy named Lil Ksoo, who was friends with Liltay. Earlier, Lil Ksoo had his gun taken from him too, and maybe Liltay was still upset about that. Lil50 made a wrong move by deciding to handle the situation all by himself with a gun. That's when things got really bad. The rumor is that Liltay ended up shooting Lil50 with the same weapon he had stolen from him. He shot Lil50 in the chest and in the leg, then left him there. But just a few weeks after Lil50's death, something tragic happened to Liltay too. Liltay was killed in a terrible car crash. It was a really bad accident, and he died right there at the scene.
Oh my
According to the police, it happened early in the morning, around 2:10 a.m. Liltay was in a white Chrysler 300 that had been reported stolen. The car was speeding down the street in the Greater Grand Crossing neighborhood of Chicago. Then suddenly, the car lost control and slammed into a pole. The crash was really serious. One person, believed to be Liltay, died instantly. 4 other people in the car were badly hurt.
That's where Chopper 7 is over this very serious crash. We have confirmed with police that one person was killed in this crash. There were 5 people inside that white vehicle that slammed into that pole. Everyone inside was injured, and again, one person was killed here. It happened a little earlier this morning here near 78th and Vincennes. So we've got both directions of Vincennes closed between 77th and 79th with this investment.
My condolences go out to his family, and I wish for a speedy recovery, you know, for all the people that was involved in the accident. It's not really too much details on the accident, on what really happened, but for sure we can confirm that it wasn't no high-speed chase or nothing like that, because a lot of people gonna probably assume.
Upon hearing his passing, it wouldn't take too long before quangetemgone would laugh and troll Liltay's death, saying, Lil50's killer is dead, so get off my dick a friend, and that lil bro was up 5 souls, and they can't compete with him.
Backdoor people for shit that they could go by. But Trap City Liltay friend took to Instagram and said, Lil Bro's up 5 souls, Goofies can't compete with Shorty.
DJU interviewed a female named Killa D, who was like a sister to Liltay. In the interview, DJU spoke about how Liltay died and asked if Liltay's death was a quick karma for what he had done.
Now, I understand you just lost a brother not too long ago, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Liltay?
Yeah, my mud brother, yeah.
Okay. So this wasn't your biological brother?
No, it was my mud brother, somebody we bonded with, being in the streets with, riding around with, doing little crazy shit.
Okay. Okay, well, yeah, first of all, sorry for your loss. You know what I'm saying? I know this was just recently, in which Liltay died in a car accident. Now, when I was doing my research on the situation, they said it was 5 people in the car, and he was the only one that passed away?
Yeah.
And he was sitting in the back seat? In the middle?
He was in the back seat behind the driver.
Wow.
So let's unfold all of this. You know what I'm saying? Because when the car crash happened, you know, it was going up on the internet, and then also I was seeing some people, other people that I follow on the gram, that was kind of like celebrating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so then, you know, the internet blogs and people start putting things together, you know. And they were saying, hey, you know, this guy was responsible for this young man. You know what I'm saying?
DJ, you trolling because you look real ass, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Looking for that perfect destination? Then it might be time to escape.
That is crazy though. You in the back seat, and you know what I'm saying, you crash, or the homie crashed, and you the only one that, you know what I'm saying. That's crazy, bro. Oh shit, I ain't even unmuted. My bad, game. My bad. Take that back.
Yeah.
So
with what we know, you know, do you think the car crash was, and him being the only one that died, was that like quick karma for liltay?
It'd be like that. I ain't gonna lie. I told him to chill. I'm like, after that little shit happened, they told me what went on. I'm like, I don't even want to hear the story about what happened, when, where, and how. But just stay in the crib, tuck your tail, just be safe. Ooh. But shit, can't tell them up that's hot to chill. They ain't gonna chill.
Yeah. Now, how old was liltay?
14.
14
wow.
years old. Yeah.
Man, it's like these stories getting younger and younger. The age is getting younger and younger.
Definitely is.
So 14 years old, and he was out here doing shit.
Definitely was.
Was he going to school?
He was. Sometimes though, but I could say like that shit stopped. It definitely did stop, and it slowed down for sure.
How did you two get so close?
Through my fave on site. Probably been hearing his name a lot too, but yeah, through him. That's his cousin.
Okay. Well, RP liltay, man, it's you know, this situation is just all just be going, you know what I'm saying, too crazy for me. Cause if I say RP liltay, I gotta say RP Q50wlil50. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely do.
He was 15. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This is a never-ending cycle. You know, they ain't the only two. You know what I'm trying to say? Like.
After Lil50 died, his cousin Lil ksoo was also killed, just less than 2 months later. On December 3rd, 2024, Lil ksoo, whose real name was Kenwon Van Pelt, was found shot in his own home. He was only a teenager, and he died while sitting in a chair in his bedroom.
Like, how did that happen?
Around 11:35 a.m., someone called the police to report a shooting on the south side of Chicago, in a neighborhood on South Parnell Avenue. When the police arrived, they went inside the house and found Lil ksoo with a gunshot wound to the head. Sadly, there was nothing they could do because he was already gone. He was pronounced dead at the scene. It shocked everyone who knew him. Two cousins, Lil50 and Lil ksoo, were both killed just weeks apart. After Lil ksoo passed away, rumors spread that someone close to him might have something to do with it. People on social media began pointing fingers at Lil Speedy. Why? Because on the morning of Lil ksoo's death, Lil ksoo and Lil Speedy were seen together on Instagram Live. That made people suspicious, and what made it even stranger was what happened afterward. Lil Speedy never said anything about Lil ksoo dying. He didn't post a rest in peace message or send condolences. Instead, he posted something weird on Instagram. Just 3 hat emojis. No one really knew what it meant. Right after Lil ksoo was killed, made people talk. Some thought it was a secret message or a way of saying something without using words. Then, fullychop would go on Instagram to claim that Lil Speedy killed Lil ksoo. Fullychop would hop on live to diss ksoo.
I said, lil'fity, watch my shiny, said your name. lil'fity, watch my shiny, said your name, so now you die. I'm coming around, I'm super slime. Niggas know he took his shit. Niggas know he took his kick. I'm too free, I need that bitch.
As soon as Lil50's sister heard about Lil ksoo's death, she went on Instagram Live to talk about the issue, saying he was backdoored and also dissed him.
Okay, so when they arrived, they found Q1 inside the bedroom apartment sitting on a chair.
Oh, wow.
Shot wound to his head, but is searching for a group of teens who was inside the home with him. They may have ran out the building, leaving the doors open.
Yeah, I was finna say, for that situation, it gotta be somebody he knew. You know what I'm saying? Somebody he was close to, because there's no way a nigga just getting up in your bedroom and killing you. You know? You gotta actually know this person. You gotta actually be around these people. Like, they gotta know you, and you gotta know them is what I'm getting at. That wasn't no outside. You know what I'm saying? That was back dope for sure. Back dope for sure. Crazy.
Yeah, they definitely backdoored them.
Yeah, for sure.
That's crazy. Folks gonna be late up.
I say 851-226. That's 50. Oh no.
Yeah, your ass here. You got scared, yeah.
I'm not doing no dissing for a reason. He didn't kill my little brother. He was just. I know ksoo was mad about a situation that happened, and he just wanted to diss 50. And he low-key was missing 50 behind closed doors because he'll call me and tell me. He just wanted to prove a point to people who weren't even his friend. And the only reason I diss my brother killer is because I told y'all why. That's my brother killer.
Lil Ksoo was a young rapper from Chicago, starting to get noticed. His songs talked about never giving up, being strong, and the harsh life many kids in his neighborhood face. People loved his music because it felt real and showed his true feelings. His songs were becoming popular on music apps, and many thought he would become a big star. When news spread that Lil Ksoo had passed away, many people were very sad. Fans and other Chicago rappers shared their feelings online. They talked about how hard it is for young artists like him to make it, and how much they care about him. Many people in the community remembered Lil Ksoo by playing his songs and talking about the meaning of his music to them. His songs showed the struggles of kids growing up in Chicago. And now, after he's gone, his music means even more to everyone who listened. The sad news of Lil Ksoo's death has left many people in Chicago's hip-hop world heartbroken. While the police keep looking into what happened, his fans and others already believe it was someone close who murdered him.
Gotta be, man. But gang, I hope y'all enjoyed this one, bro. Rest in peace to Q50 with Lil50. Rest in peace to ksoo. You know, this is gonna be a continuing thing, like he said. I ain't gonna lie. It ain't never gonna end. You know, it's too much bloodshed on both sides. So we sadly gonna keep seeing this, you know. Even when Chicago drill first started popping, when we had LA Capone in them out, bro. You know, LA Capone died at a young age. Like, you know, a lot of people that back then, they passed away as teens still. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't nothing new for real. It's just a repeat, honestly. I'm not gonna hold you, but rest in peace to everybody, man. You know, we gotta do better. We gotta start recording drills for one. You know what I mean? If you're gonna go out and do something, do it. Move private, move quiet. You know what I'm saying? Stay on your P's and Q's. Watch your back 25-8. Keep it on you if you need to. You know what I mean? But let's try to be cool. You know what I'm saying? We don't need no more deaths and shit like that, gang. I ain't gonna lie. It's a different feeling. You know what I mean? So, yeah, gang. 30 likes on the video if y'all enjoyed. Like I said, go tap in with the other hood vlogs, interviews, all of that. Y'all know we get down, man. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Y'all be safe, brothers.